This is Ken with the Black and Yellow Garage. Today what I have here is a 2010 Nissan Murano, and we're going to replace the radiator. I've already done the job. I've looked online on YouTube, don't see any videos that are helpful for this particular year. This is the second generation. So this is what I was told to do, is to remove the front bumper cover and a lot of other pieces to gain access to this. Here's what I did. I did start to remove the bumper cover. Don't need to do that. What I did do is I did remove the chrome plastic grille, which you have to get in here and lift the tabs up. The corner pieces here are really what's the difficult part. Once you get these other clips in here loose, you just have to squeeze this and really wiggle it a little bit and it'll come right out. You may end up breaking the tab that's right here, but there's enough support to go back in. Alright, so once that was done, I removed the screw for the condenser unit, 10 millimeter, backed it out, had to lift the line up. Was, kind of difficult to do that. Just was able to move it out of the way. To remove the condenser core, you have to unplug the pressure sensor, move it out of the way. It's helpful to remove the cabling for the horn where it's attached to the bumper. It gives you enough slack to pull up past the filter for this condenser. Once you're trying to pull that up, you have to push in on these tabs right here. Pull it out away from the radiator a little bit. It leans forward to the front of the vehicle. Do both sides. With the lines for the condenser out of the way, you can slowly wiggle. One side up, one side up. You will have to remove this hood latch bracket. What I did is I removed the 3 bolts here, lifted it up, disconnected the cable from the back side, left it in place, but it allowed me to move it over. I always use bungee cords to hold things when I move them up, so I attached it up here somewhere with 2 to hold it up in the right angle, getting this out of the way so that I could remove this without potential damage to the core. So once that was out, I did have to remove the transmission cooling line here. Removing the battery did help. What battery tray had to come out to gain access to the lower transmission cooler line. I have a pair of stubby needle nose that allow me to get my hand and the tool in there. I was working from the bottom of the car to remove the hose clamp for the lower radiator hose, just because of the way the clamp was positioned to begin with. When I put it back together, I did leave the clamp pointing down so that I could go from the bottom and get it. So future use on somebody else going in to do this repair might be a little easier for them. Once everything was loose, you have these 2 pieces here. You have to lift out the tab, get it going forward with a screwdriver, lift out the other tab, get it going, and this slides out. That's really the only thing holding the radiator at the top. I have another one up here, just kind of got making this video before I put everything back together. It really is a lot easier to do it this way. Be careful, take your time. You don't have to remove the horns like they say. Everything's going to be good, I'm certain. I'll give you an update on this once everything is back together. No leaks. Good luck. Bye-bye.